Banana, 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 banana.
The right badge combo can lead to elite level abilities on the court. There are many new badges this year, so I just want to spotlight one in each category that you'll be excited to try out with your new builds. If you want to score at the rim, then add the new Bully badge to your slasher this year. It unlocks a ton of strong contact finishes that enables you to push defenders out of the way for easy layups. A great new playmaking badge is Vice Grip. It helps you secure the ball against pesky defenders trying to rip you after rebound.
With the bulk of the regular season gone, every game counts now. Great teams jockeying for position, looking for those higher seeds.
And Kevin, all that really matters, though, is securing your spot in the postseason. High seeds are nice, but they alone don't decide who's going to make it to the final.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. MP is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Here's McCarthy. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Owens passes to Murray. Now here's Green. Back to Murray. Right side Green. Gordon with no one around. Drills it from outside.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now here's Anunoby. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's McCarthy. Siakam trying to free himself up. MP, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And the three ball is good. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Owens. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
MP kicks to Anunoby. Down low. Here's Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Green following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Pass to Jokic. With the fadeaway. To halt the run. Owens no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. And he banks in the lane.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fred VanVleet.
The Nuggets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jokic. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. The stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point.
Substitution on that court.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Siakam, good.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Owens. He's got 9. So for Toronto right now, Young is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's MP. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gordon against Porter.
That was simply the long arms of Otto Porter forcing the miss.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jokic. Raptor shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Porter against Gordon. There's the pass to Young. To the middle. Now here's MP. Guarded closely. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards gave his team a big boost. He had 10 points, and his assertiveness drew a lot of attention from the defense. He drew a good amount of fouls. And when you think of that game, he comes to mind. Specifically, how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You'll never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Makai Luke's checked in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Fred VanVleet.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McCarthy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's good on the second. Here's Owens. He's got 9. Astonagi stripped it away. A steal. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 17 now.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points. And his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean,
Jokic firing on all cylinders.
41.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we've still got some time left in this one, Greg, but Owens is outscoring MP.
And that is such a key matchup. Shep is up in it thus far, but MP has some time to put some points on the board.
Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possession. You don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Owens is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. Knocks it loose. Stolen by VanVleet. McCarthy, the pass to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 5, and the foul called on MP. That's it. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Braun, guarded by Porter. Here's Highland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jerome. Whistle blows.
Nice.
So a chance here for a three-point play.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Jokic, he's checked in for Najee. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Passes it to Highland. To the paint, Braun, and they call the foul, so he's got the one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jerome. He's got 11. Fires top of the key. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there. MP fires from way outside.
Oh my God! I thought I almost got it.
Contested as we end the third quarter. The Raptors out in front, leading by
69.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Barnes, Anunoby out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's McCarthy at the 2 guard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Porter dishes to MP. In the corner, it's VanVleet. McCarthy, the pass to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's MP, top of the key. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Murray against Anunoby. And the wide open shot from Green.
Damn!
For Denver.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
VanVleet passes to McCarthy. The dish to Barnes. And MP with the basket on the assist by Barnes. MP's got it all tied up now for Toronto. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got 21 in the game.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic.
Nikola!
All time here.
9.
And the Raptors with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Jokic finds Murray. Here's Brown, covered by Barnes. Barnes against Brown. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Yes!
Why?
And
Why
the
foul?
It's going to be on Siakam.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now. Look for that killer instinct.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:57 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jokic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Denver leading by 4. Green inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Can't get it to fall. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Derrick Rose.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Owens passes to Jokic. Over Siakam. Green breaking loose. Jokic, no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It counts.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Owens. David.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thanks so much, David. McCarthy, the pass to Siakam. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Dynasty. Let's give it up one more time for your Nuggets Dynasty.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Jokic passes to Owens. That one doesn't drop. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul.
Why
so
do
a
a
chance at
foul?
the line for one more coming up.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Toronto calls timeout. They lead by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So they foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
15 back. At the line for Denver, Jamal
He drops
Murray.
the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Jamal Murray is about as consistent as he gets from the free throw line. He is not the guy you'd like to foul in this situation.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the end.
Club shooters will want to grind for Hall of Fame Claymore. This is an interesting badge that encourages floor spacing. The longer you remain stationary in place off ball, the more effective you'll be in catch and shoot situations from that spot. Waiting too long or dribbling after the catch will deactivate the badge, so it's important to let it fly as soon as a teammate kicks out to you. And our defensive stoppers will love shutting down perimeter players with the Challenger badge. As the name suggests, this badge will boost the effectiveness of your shot contests on the perimeter. If you can get a hand in the face with Challenger equipped, you can almost guarantee a brick's about to be thrown up. There's so many options, so badge up, have fun, and we'll see you next time.
Ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby and Barnes at the
Damn.
forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with MP. And it's Siakam in at the 5, down low. Here's VanVleet. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Wall finds George. No good on the 3. MP with it. Guarded now by George. George with a steal. Siakam against Leonard. Powell outside. Second chance effort. And Zubac with the lay-in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Here's MP. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now Wall, coming off a 31-point game. Stolen by VanVleet. Inside, and stolen by Leonard.
Oh my.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Powell. The 3-ball. That shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They looked lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Free throw good. MP.
at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Powell outside. The three is up. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Anunoby passes to MP. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off.
MP, the pass to Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Hal and George are out on the wings. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He picked up 16 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Impressive.
Damn.
Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's George. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
For the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Leonard, and Prince is subbed in for Paul George. Mikhailuk's checked in for Toronto. And the basket by Siakam.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Powell outside. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Powell. Zubac has got 5 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
MP. Oh, coming down the block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Drops in the 3. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead. Toronto has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to MP. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Toronto foul.
So Toronto going. And So it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
38, the Raptors, 44.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
What the hell?
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. MP is out there with Van Vliet, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to George from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 8.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Norman Powell.
First team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
Free throw good, MP.
Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for MP. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
MP shot is off.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Off target with the 3. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And it's good for 2.
Big Joel.
That's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
George finds Leonard. Shoots a fadeaway. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
And Toronto calls time here.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Down low, here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Pass to George. Here's Powell. Clock at 6. They grab their own miss. And and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Powell in the post, covered by MP. Toronto is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
George outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And he drives in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
George outside, launches a three, and good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. MP outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Here's Leonard. Powell finds Wall. That's tipped. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Boy, if John Wall's knocking down that three-point shot, how much scarier does that drive ability become?
From deep, MP.
Come on.
By the Clippers. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You ought to see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Toronto calls time here. They're ahead by 14. There's 8.
That's the end of the game. Fans, thank you for joining us for tonight's game. We hope you have a safe trip home, and we'll see you again soon.
Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 16. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Raptors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Barnes, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but
Celtics.
I go with the
Number 5.
Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Now, here's Siakam, and Jones sends it back. MP against Westbrook. Lets it go from 14. Here's Tucker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Inside, here's McCarthy. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
That one drops for him.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
MP outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Here on your substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Troy Brown is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Jones. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now Westbrook after the missed three from McCarthy. Westbrook with it. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Good D by Barnes. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Siakam's got 5 now.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Such a wide open look. Reeves has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles.
Why is it not stealing, bro?
He finished with 17 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Christie's checked in for Brown. Westbrook, no good. Raptors trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Flynn's checked in for the Raptors.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Westbrook passes to Jones. Here's Christie. 20 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Lakers passing it around. Here's Toscano. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shoot. So it's Los Angeles looking at
the end of the first half. With a score, your Lakers 40. The Raptors 27.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 13. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. MP is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Siakam in at the center.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Reeves the pass to Jones. Here's Reeves. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
More tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. Westbrook, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Lakers have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw off from Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. And I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Stop! Why foul? Why foul every friggin' time?
Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for Los Angeles, Talen Horton-Tucker, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Siakam is checked in for Rose. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 14. MP finds Siakam. Outside Porter. Pass to Barnes. MP outside. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Bull!
And now
That's some BS.
At that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 4 seconds left in the third.
Raptors foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Third team
And the
foul.
first one drops.
At the line for the Lakers.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
60. The Raptors.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Nobody
And it's
cares.
presented
Come
as always
on.
by
I
State
just want.
Farm.
And the
Bro.
definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great
I should be-
communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Toronto foul.
Bro.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And stolen by NP. They've got Jones. And it's Joe in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
High arcing shot. And that
Why would you fall down? He didn't even touch you.
Lead by 15.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Horton Tucker's shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And that's
Idiot.
just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Double team on Westbrook. James wide open. Sinks the triple.
I hate you, James. I hope you stop your tone of Lego, you
Doing his all to
loser.
help his team out from deep.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto.
Your movie was
It's
ass.
an 18-point game. 9 feet out, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for
Michael
Los
Jordan
Angeles.
was better.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Raptors. Taking
And both free throws good for MP. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it
LeBron
like to
James'
play with LeBron?
ass.
Well, I like to think that
substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 18. Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. LeBron with it. Covered by Barnes. Here's Reeves. Out to the wing. Here's Westbrook. And that one goes long. Raptors trail by 18. Inside, Anunoby. Siakam trying to free himself up. Anunoby, good. 9 points for OG Anunoby. Tipped away and stolen by NP. Count it, good.
these are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Westbrook against Van Vliet. Poked loose and stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up, and the rejection by James.
I hate you, James.
outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Reeves. And the call
what?
On the shot that sends
I didn't even touch him.
And so it's Los Angeles winning this one.
That's gay. You're legit gay. Get the hell out of here.
The clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Nah, they should have lost. That was so gay.
We're here at 2K Community Day. I have been trying to convince King Jordan to get the 2K TV haircut again.
And 2K has done an amazing job just putting on this. You got the barbershop over here, you got the DJ over there, you got the music, you got the game. It's just 2K know how to set a party.
I'm excited to be here. There's a lot of awesome content creators who are finally getting a chance.
Well, Grant, it's an interesting battle for playoff seeding. The intensity is ramped up, that's for sure.
Yeah, B.A., you can feel that intensity ramping up. And, of course, there's lots of twists and turns this time of year. One night you can be up, and the next night you're down. It's emotionally taxing as well as physical.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Owens in at the point. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
Barnes passes to MP. And down it goes. 2 points.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Owens. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. And Owens gets it to go on the assist by Gordon.
Owens showing great confidence off the catch.
Yeah.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Here's MP. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass
Just
to
that
Jokic.
I'm
The
sucky
three
at
is up.
timing.
And another 3 for Denver.
Think about all the things Jokic provides as a big man, and now the 7-footer knocking down threes. That's tough.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. 4-3. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Raptors foul.
What the hell's happening?
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Denver stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. On the wing, Porter. 17 points in his last outing. And Anunoby with a double team. Here's Jokic. And Jokic
Screw off,
throws
Jokic.
it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And here's MP. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Barnes. To the paint. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing.
Why am I blocking Jokic? Like, what the hell is happening, bro?
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Anunoby passes to MP.
2 minutes left in the first.
Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Over Owens. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a...
Oh my God, so fucking fouling.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Greg,
I'm so done with you, stupid asses.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Denver's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Derrick Rose is out there with MP, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line.
Bro, I legit should have had the ball from him. I don't know why
he has no intention
it didn't
of
steal
slowing
from him.
himself down, and that makes it hard to get in his way.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Bro, it wouldn't let me frickin' move.
And so it's Denver, feeling confident. 18 points.
Damn, fuck the Nuggets.
37. The Nuggets. 55.
They can go die in a river.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And looking at this MP versus Owens matchup, it's Owens firmly in control.
Yeah, Owens hasn't had much trouble finding the shot, making MP look pretty ineffective by comparison.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Owens. And it's Jokic in at center. Out to the wing. Here's Porter outside. Kept alive. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Van Vliet finds MP. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Good work there.
Who's man?
Jokic has got 21.
And now the team is going to switch over. Jokic usually feeding the guys. Now they're going to find him with how hot he is.
And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have
I didn't even go forward. I was going to the right. So how the hell was I going forward?
Best in the NBA?
I think so, BA.
Fix your game, bro.
You have it on 2K
Denver
camera.
is at altitude, and that's hard on your body.
Because this is the best camera.
And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Pass to Porter. Jokic against Siakam.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Jokic, no good.
Thank God. Thank God.
Fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Aaron Gordon.
Here's Owens. He's got 17.
Oh yeah, that was totally a fucking foul. Shut up.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half.
Franklin Jones.
And he's going for the lob.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Porter against Anunoby. Siakam pass to Embiid. And so he draws the foul.
How the fuck did that go in?
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this
How
league
did I not get the...
bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Murray passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. Yep, that one goes.
You're an idiot.
Gordon's
You're
got
just
5
an idiot.
points.
How the hell
Gordon
did you
able
not
to
block
knock
that?
down that one from the mid-range.
MP outside. Back to Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds.
God.
Last touch by Murray.
Just a millisecond.
Well, it's been a barrage of threes for Shep Owens in this one. He keeps getting space and knocking them down.
And MP looks like he's at a loss for what to do. He thinks he's taking away enough space, but clearly that's not the case.
Anunoby and Barnes are the
How is that a
forwards.
fucking
Fred
foul?
VanVleet
Just
out
tell
there
me,
with MP.
because that's definitely not a foul.
In at the 5. So
He
that's
doesn't
the
even
5
touch
of the
him.
game for Toronto. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle
Fuck
stats
off,
for Denver.
bro.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position.
How?
They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Nice
Nah,
rebound.
fuck this game.
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
match
foul
the
him.
other
I don't
team's
want to play this.
intensity right now.
And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward. And that's 5. One more, and he'll be.
Oh, that was a play. I don't
Gotta
give a
be
shit.
more
Fuck
careful.
you.
That's a tough walk back to the showers.
Fuck this game.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Whoop-de-doo. Fuck
Statement
you.
road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
I told you, like I said, it's my timing that's off, not the fucking thing. But that, and also I don't have the
At this
badges
late
yet.
stage of the season,
All of
how
them.
hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group.
I mean, your
We've
shooting
got Shai
contested
Gilgeous
lead, so
Alexander.
obviously you're
He's
going
out
to
there
miss.
with Josh Giddey. Lou Dort out there with Favors. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. Now here's Giddey. And the foul
This
called on
Why the
Anunoby.
to make it right
That
down
is his
to
first
earth.
foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Pokusevski. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Giddey, no good. Toronto with the Van Vliet outside. McCarthy, the pass to Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Thank you.
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Free throw good, MP. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Well, you look back at how MP's NBA career started, the draft night booing, and then, Greg, amazing to think how now beloved he has become.
Yeah, you know, fans can be fickle, and that's a good and bad thing. MP has played great and won fans over here in a hurry. In a few years, though, nobody will even remember he was booed on draft night.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Transition D is the name of the game tonight. He said facing this kind of speed is a challenge. You can't really prepare for it. Not just in terms of getting back to protect the rim, but also matching up with their perimeter shooters. We'll see if they can be successful. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Oh, my.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Giddey, no one around him. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Toronto, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the middle, it's tipped. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal.
There's no way. Alexander wasn't even near him.
Outside, Dort.
That's so stupid.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And the pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam finds MP. Here's the 3. Raptors get it back. Here's Barnes. True on the 14-footer.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Thunder trailing by 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
There's no way I'm going to be open anytime.
I mean,
at
in
any
the
time.
modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor. Or
Somehow the
you're going to
fucker's
struggle.
like
Reason why
the flash and fucking comes out of nowhere.
Makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The off.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anunoby in at the 4 with Barnes next to him. Rose is out there with MP. And Siakam in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Offensive ass.
Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Giddey, and it's in there. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Dort passes to Favors. Giddey against MP. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness
of
his
fuck?
footwork and body on that drive.
That's some bullshit.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Pass to Giddey. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Of course it does, because why not?
Some changes here for the Raptors.
Fucking cunt.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto.
Half the play. The score. Your Raptors 59. The Thunder 49.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why would you foul him? He was going out of bounds. Are you fucking stupid?
Second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. And here is Giddey. He's got 10. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven.
That's retarded.
A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Favors has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Thunder. Giddey against MP. Anunoby passes to Siakam. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11.
Fucking ball hogs.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Pass to Pokusevski, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And he could not.
What'd he do?
A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to.
12 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Anunoby. Now MP feeds it to Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league.
You could have got the assist.
A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Raptors. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship? right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. MP is out there with Fred VanVleet.
How?
And it's
How the
Porter
fuck?
at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's a 5 out there for the Raptors. Good on the second free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Mann. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Anunoby finds MP. And a miss.
How?
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh yeah, but he can do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. And stolen by Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Nah, this is gay.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
McCarthy. Porter against Favors. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. MP, good.
Huge
About time.
play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
Siakam is checked in for Porter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Beasley passes to Giddey. Anunoby against Dort. Five on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Anunoby, good.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can.
How was that a foul? Tell me how the fuck that was a foul.
And the
Tell
foul
me.
called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's rebound by
What?
Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Favors has it in the corner. It's tipped. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Pass to MP. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Count it, and the foul. McCarthy, and so he's picked. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
Don't kill yourself.
As the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and
They weren't even that good. Fuck. We really need to win this.
I was playing the Jordan Challenge. I really like the atmosphere, the filters. Really looks like I'm there in the past.
They really captured like just how even the old games are broadcasted. It really made it authentic to the time period.
Let's talk about the My Team rewards that come from the Jordan Challenges.
Absolutely. You're talking about a free agent card, you're talking about a Michael Jordan coach card, and a really cool jersey that you can get from playing and earning 40 stars. A Michael Jordan coach card, that's new, and that's going to be really exciting to see.
What have you dove into, and what do you like so
The
far?
My Career Builder. It's the most extensive builder I've ever seen. It's obvious that the devs want us to, make legitimate builds that have specific abilities designed for scoring or playing.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. They get it again. And finally, they hit one.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
MP no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Noel. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Siakam. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Tries again. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Now here's MP. 8 points in his last time out. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Russell against MP. Outside Edwards, 6 to shoot. Here's Noel, an important role in this offense.
How?
Around 12.5 per game. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. It's good on the putback.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Siakam. In his last outing, 16 points for him. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. And Edwards slams it in.
Fuck you.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Russell. Gets it to drop.
Fuck you, Russell. I hope you fucking die.
Their approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Jalen Noel, Edwards out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Towns in at the 5.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Now here's MP. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Noel. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Fucking asshole.
The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. The Raptors making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least
thank
to
God
try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting.
Why would you use that hand, you fucking moron? Use your left hand and like dig in.
Glenn, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
But no,
the Timberwolves also
fucking slap him right in the wrist.
Checked in. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Russell. Shot from the wing. Here's Noel. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Noel's got 8.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, +10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
MP, that one's good.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Outside McDaniels, all sorts of time. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. And the bucket
one,
counts,
bitch.
and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Third personal foul. The team is now in penalty. At the line for your Raptors.
Free throw good, MP.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a head-on approach and getting himself to the line. And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Porter, and he was
Bro, I couldn't move.
Anderson's checked in for Batum.
Substitution. Kyle Anderson.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Now why the fuck would I be blocking the big dude?
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
MP outside. Buries it from 3.
Thank God.
He's got 14 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Russell. Got it. Good job in the
How?
And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Here's MP. That misses.
Damn.
Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been
44. The Timberwolves. 49.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team
When are you
been able
getting
to create
2K?
much separation on the scoreboard. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
What day?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with MP. And it's Siakam in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to MP. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. He's got 18.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what?
And
he
one.
does. I mean, in the NBA, you got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Gobert with the bucket.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Barnes, and Rose is subbed in for MP.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Barnes, he's checked in for Young. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. MP is checked in for Rose. And it's Flynn in for VanVleet. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Russell. That one drops. He ties it up. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Porter, the pass to MP. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Raptors. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, MP. And the Raptors making a change here. VanVleet's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Good on the bucket.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Here's Noel. Blocked. Here's Siakam. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Noel in at the point guard. On the wing, MP. From the stripe. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns. They need what he brings on the floor. His talent is missed. Now they're going to have to get it done.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so
what the fuck's happening? Why are we losing so badly?
Someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant.